ọ̀gbìn mọ̀ rí ọlọ́ba ara mi ìdí ọmọ ẹni ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọdún mi mo pé ẹ̀gbọ́n yìí la mi rárá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́mọ láàmì ìdíjà yóò ti tó olúwa ẹ̀yìn ọgbọ́n náà ọ̀gá ọmọ ayé jì ọmọ gúnlógún tí mo rí tí mo dáṣà kẹ́rì àkàlàmàgbò tí mo rí ẹ̀yìn ọmọ lálọ́ mi ó ìyẹ̀rú ọ̀kí mo ní ẹ̀wọ̀n bọ̀ nígbà gẹ́gẹ́ nígbà yóò ti tó olúwa ẹ̀yìn ọgbọ́n náà ọ̀gá ọmọ ayé jì ọmọ gúnlógún tí mo rí tí mo dáṣà kẹ́rì àkàlàmàgbò tí mo rí.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Itan Ayegidi, Labarin Dunia Negaskia, Akukondu Madu, real life story. I'll be playing a voice note so you guys would hear it from the victim, and then I can explain other things after that. Over here, I do want you guys to know that sometimes I do bring victims to say their story, and if they're not able to, I represent them sometimes. Sometimes I do read the text messages. Sometimes they do send their voice notes, and if they do want to come live with me, I let them come YouTube live with me. So I will be playing the voice notes, so pay attention and listen. Thank you. The voice note is in Yoruba. It's one of the Nigerian languages. I believe some West African countries do speak Yoruba. So after the voice note is done playing, I will be explaining everything to you. But I do like sometimes to play their voice notes, so that way you'd hear what transpired, what happened, and how it was said. So listen to the voice notes. Thank you.
Báwo ẹ ṣe kí ló tó ń èmi náà bá torí ìkọ́ tó ń orí kò tó ti lálẹ́ orí ẹ̀rù ti gbọ́ wàá máa pè ní kiri wàá máa pè ní kiri wàá máa pè ní náà kò ṣe pé kó má pè mí lọ́wọ́ tó bá ti pè mí lẹ́bùn tí mà sí èmi náà pariwo mi ò pariwo náà ló ṣe é I don't want trouble. Yes, sir. You're offering your child, you're not offering me anything. I want more than one part. Tó bá ṣe mọ́ kó má ṣe mọ́. Tó bá ṣe mọ́ kó má ṣe mọ́. Ṣé àjọbí wọn kọ́ ni? Ìjọba ìfẹ́ wà là. Well, èmi kọ́ wọn bí wọn ní kí ló ti mi benefit níbẹ̀. I know I chose the benefit for me is your children that is paying 2,000 every day. Yeah, 2,000. Ṣé olóńgbò ọ̀rọ̀? Ó ti tó ní gbọ́. Ó ti tó gbogbo ti
Ocean was a new fighting. 60,000 lóṣù tí wàá pé mo ṣiṣẹ́ oṣù tí mo ṣiṣẹ́ from Monday to Friday tí mo gba 60,000 lóṣù tí wọ́n á kó fún tí mo jẹ ṣé rí nǹkan tó máa fi sọ fún mi nìyí. Plan is not forget owó yẹn ò kéré o ọkọ̀ wò pé it's a small money bí mo bí tó ti ń rí tiẹ̀ o tó fi ṣe kò tó fi ṣe ibi tẹ́bi tí rí tèmi ó ṣe hard 60,000 is not 6,000 naira mo ìgbà náà lè máa pè ìgbà míì ló máa pé 50 ní ìṣòwòdì kò yí sí fún mi náà kíkọ̀ jókòó kí wọ́n máa kó owó ẹ̀ fún mi nípa point I will appreciate ìlú làwọn ẹni náà forget àwọn ìyá yìí ń try she's trying no go na sunday ojú ẹ̀ láti wọ́n lájọ náà she's preparing for my children ó ti tó máa dé sínú ọ̀dà ìdán pa wọ́n tí bá ní kókè mo fẹ́ mo fọ́ sódà àtijọ́ tí bá máa kọ́ àwọn owó ìlú fún mi ló máa dà sóòtọ́ ó máa wọ́n tó máa fi ṣe next 4, 5, 6 months. Kò ní sí fi lórí ìlera fún mi ìrọ̀lẹ́ lókè tí bá kówó yẹn jọ I will use it for myself bá wa pa ìwà òkè àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ṣọmọdé náà fún mi tó ń sí fún mi wọ́n máa rush fún mi tí bá ti ń aṣọ mi lọ pé kò láti jọ ẹ̀ tí bá ti ń kí ẹ̀ bá yá fún mi àti ìpè náà láti àwọn fún mi kí fún mi ìgbàlejò bẹ́ẹ̀ àfà wọ́n máa wọ̀ ìyá ìjọba ìlú ìlànà ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ náà tí bá ní ìdòwò ní sí àwọn ọmọ ìtura àdúrà ibi ọ̀pá ní wọ́n ní owó láti lọ wá òwe tí mo láì 20,000 10,000 wà lọ́wọ́ but you refuse to show your face. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣó ara wọn kò tó ń wá ní fún ọ́fíìsì àti ìjọ fún ọ́fíìsì àti ti máa ń wá ìjọba sílẹ̀. Àwọn kan ló wá wọn dáná sílé fáwọn pàdé wọn wà nílé wọn dáná wọn sùn wọn jókòó ní ìdúró tí wọn to God will be good. Tí bá ní mo ní 20,000 naira sí wọn máa ṣe ilé yẹn sí àtẹ́lẹ̀ obìnrin náà lẹ́nu. And I can't stick to it because I don't like them. Because I like to be more for me. You won't go more to be more musical.
Why not?
I can do it. But I don't want to polygamy also for my family. I'm from that kind of family. Family is one year now. Nǹkan tí ó ń mi tí mo fi wá bó ṣe wá di sí ẹ̀ ń fi ṣe wá polygamy also. I don't want it to happen to my children. That's why I keep coming to you. Gbogbo ya o fan jù báyìí lọ o lè ti dàgbà mi sọ pé o fa ara o ti dàgbà náà ìwọ yìí ṣe wà yìí up to 41 years old kí wà ní ẹ̀fà méjì wọ́n yìí bàbá ìṣòṣe ètò àyè sí ìṣòṣe sọ fún ìṣòṣe máa lọ bá ìṣòṣe tó fẹ́ fẹ́ àwọn àgbàlagbà náà wọ́n máa tẹ̀lé kí o ò ní yọ ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ tó sọ
já ọ̀pá mi I will do that in Jesus' name.
You know how to buy your own food. Make sure you start by this, so at least you start by this time. I'm trying to ask you. Okay, it's not being like this time to do it. It's been very, very, as a good thing. I know my job.
You want to do it?
You know to how you know to machine. You know when looking at it to one business. Ṣé kí ni la tí bá ṣe kí ni tí kò máa dáwọ́ fún ẹni tí fún méjì tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní tí mo ti rí lọ́tọ̀ àlápò mi kò bọ́ọ̀lù náà tọ̀wọ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí ṣe kọ́kọ́ fún mi ní ayé ètò ẹgbẹ́ tí bá bá ẹ̀kọ́ ní ìjọ ìtàwọn èèyàn fún mi ẹ̀yìn bí tí wàá ní ìyẹn tí bá pa àwọn tẹ̀fẹ́ wọn máa fún mi kò bọ́ọ̀lù fún mi ó sì máa ń gbà wọ́n lọ. I still come to know, I still to and come and collect bro. Kí wàá ní àmì ìjẹ? Wàá lè bí ọmọ aṣọ àdúgbò. Bí bá àwọn ọmọ ṣe ṣe kò ní sí ìlà ìjọba kan tó wà ní ìjọba tó máa ti gbé ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn ọkùnrin lánàá ní ìlànà àlùfẹ́ tó ọ̀rẹ́ àti ìdàgbé àti ìrẹ́lá ọbẹ̀ tẹ́ka ìrẹ́lá ló sì fún ara rẹ̀ ìlú àwọn òbí wa ìlú àwọn òbí wa tó sì fún wọn sára tí wọ́n pọ̀ jẹ jẹ́ kò sí ní jẹun kankan ó yẹ kó wà láti àwọn òtítì láyé títí di sí down there. What is it? It's a travel. She visits me. They try to go in the ways to do anything. Who are one to if I don't do that for tó bá yọ ní owó yẹn tó bá lọ fi ṣe fóònù ní owó yẹn ò ní ṣe ní $60,000 tó bá lọ ṣe fóònù $20,000 yẹn ní ìwé pé kí owó tó máa ń sáwọn ojú àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ kó bá pè ó ṣe máa pé ṣé ó lọ sọ pé ìmọ̀ tó ń lọ́wọ́ lọ́ta ó dá àwọn ọmọ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló ń jẹ kí ló ń mu ó tàbí tó bá ti ń lọ sí iṣẹ́ kò lọ sùkúù kékeré yẹn kò lọ sùkúù ó sì ló ṣe máa lọ ọdún kó tó lọ sùkúù gan-an àtúntìrì ìbọn owó yàrá ti iṣẹ́ bíi pé òní fún pọ́pọ́ òní sì fi hàn mọ́ calculate tí mo ṣe ń sọ òní pé bóyá àyè tí bá lọ dá sí nǹkan tí bá wá lóṣù máa wọ̀ pé owó yìí ti ó sì pé àwọn kékeré àwọn tó sábà lẹ́yìn tó sábà rí pé ìlú fún àwọn ìlú ọba fọ́ àwọn àkókèjì ló ká ẹ̀ ẹ ti rí àwọn ilé ìwọ̀n bí ní èdè máa ṣe tó ìṣe ṣé wọ́n gbéṣẹ́ fún ẹ̀ náà gbéṣẹ́ fún mi àbí ìwọ̀n tó máa jù rẹ̀ lókè tó èyí ṣe ṣe àwọn tí mo ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ ṣe gbogbo ya ní ti fi lọ lápọ̀pọ̀ ìlú wọn ní tó máa sẹ́yìn ní ìgbésẹ̀ máa kò fi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ọdún ìlú tó ti lóògùn ló wọ̀n ní láti sọ̀rọ̀ that's why I'm trying to try to now it's in the room at it. You know how we do it with wine, don't wine, don't wine.
Listen to the voice note. We were talking about other things in the group because I was reminding them that our WhatsApp group is very strict, that I do not want them sending any junks into that group. And there was some chicken stuff that came in, like a video with the chicken, and I was like, we're just talking about this, somebody's sending this. And then the next minute the voice note came in. I didn't even want to press it, but something told me just press it. And then I pressed the voice note and I was like, what's going on here? It sounded like domestic violence. So I wrote in there, I said, this is domestic violence. I hope she's okay. So I told my group members on the WhatsApp that I'm still listening to the voice note. As you can see, it was not really clear. So I had to keep pressing like the phone to really try to understand and listen carefully to get what was going on. So I said, I guess it was a live recording because it seems she pressed the phone while the fight was going on. And it was probably somewhere that we could not really, that was why we could not really hear it. Maybe in her pocket or in her bag, but it was definitely a live recording. So I wrote domestic violence, danger, because when I listened to read, when it got to 1349, it was just like something was going wrong. So I said, still listening to them. And a group member, Olatunji Faramade, stated, I think so too. And I said, wow, when I'm done listening to it, I will try to reach out to them. Then another person, Kehinde Rashida Akowo Toju, stated, Then Alani Adejimoh stated maybe she is not safe and she felt she had to record him and send. So I wrote, maybe she's not safe and she felt she had to record him and send here for her safety. Olatunde Faramade Rachel stated, Hajia, kindly check on her, please. Then I put leave to leave. This is already toxic. I have zero tolerance for domestic violence. After I'm done listening, thanks, I responded to Olatunde Faramade. So I wrote, I might send someone out to check on her, depending on where she is in Nigeria. Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, thank you, Mom. Me, I don't want to talk. It shouldn't be as if I'm your daughter, and we all are your daughter and sons. I comment when I feel like, cause I don't want to be an enemy to anyone. As I was listening to the recording, I wrote, did I just hear her say, you are beating me? I was clarifying that because like you heard, the voice was kind of like not too loud, so I could barely hear some things that they were saying. So I said, Dawn, I'm reaching out to her now. So I'm telling my group members that this is what I'm doing. I'm carrying them along. Oluwa Rafiat Omolara stated, can't really understand this voice message. Someone should please explain. May it my phone. That's what she wrote. If it's violent, to whom it may be concerned, please leave to leave. Me, I do tell not everyone will enjoy marriage. Not everyone will stay in husband's house till old age. Olatunji Rachel Faramade stated, imagine a man telling his wife that he's just managing her, that the lady is too old at 41. Then she can never have any other man except the likes of him. That there are so many ladies out there that used to dash him money at his beck and call. Verbal abuse on top of physical abuse, she stated. My dear, leave to leave. And then she put her emoji with the hand up there. Tawakkalt Kadri stated, learn to move on whenever the marriage or relationship becomes toxic. Olatunde Faramade stated, yes, that was the last statement I heard. When I did ask them, did I just hear her say, you are beating me? So they're confirming that, yes, you did hear that. So I wrote exactly. That was the last statement I heard. And Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated she should leave to leave. I put a thumbs up. Olatunji Faramade Rachel stated, maybe her intention was to inbox you, not knowing it was live, or maybe she did really want us all to know what is going on with her. I pray she's okay. Over here, when I heard all of this, at this point when the group members were talking, I was busy calling my officers back in Nigeria to find her. They found her location, with her pictures, her name, because I went on Facebook, looked her up, sent them her information, her phone number. And then I was like, that's her, because I'm trying to tell the group members that anyone here knows her, because she's a group member, so somebody might have invited her there. So I was clarifying to see if somebody knew her, so that way we can save her. Olatunji Faramade said, oh my God, what a beauty. And then I posted the 3 kids' pictures on our platform because they all put their things in there. So I posted her picture. So as we were talking, those officers were trying to get in touch with her. And then Olatunji Faramade said, oh, someone should know her in Females in Nigeria group. Any members here, please? So probably she knows her from there, because she's in the Fin or whatever they call it. I believe it's Finsta or something like that. So I put a thumbs up, like, good job. And then I said, she's calling me, because I have been calling her too and she's not respond. So she was calling me back. So I was letting them know that she's calling me. When she called me, I quickly picked up the phone. I answered. I started asking her, are you okay? And the next thing she said in a very offensive tone was, why is my picture everywhere? So I said, I'm sorry. You sent us a voice note. We were concerned. Domestic violence was going on right there. So we had to start looking for you, to start making sure your kids were safe and making sure that you are safe. So I had to put people out there in Nigeria to rescue you. Then she was like, I did not send no voice note. I did not send no voice note. I didn't send anything. So I said, you did send a voice note, sister. She was like, I did not send any voice note. So I said, oh, I apologize for that. Have a good day. She said, you too. She hung up. So I went back to the group. So immediately I hung up with her. This was the message I sent to the group. I'll play it now. Oh boy, what a day. So she just called me. She denied that there was nothing going on with her, that she saw her pictures posted online. What is going on? So I guess she's not happy that I posted her pictures here. I only acted on safety. So the recording she sent into our group, she denied sending anything in. So again, if you do not tell me the truth, I cannot save you. So I do not want to work with anybody who would deny things, who would send things and deny things. So probably she did not know that she sent the recording in to the group. I'm going to delete her pictures because I only put that in because of safety, because I sent some security agents out there in Nigeria to find out what was going on with her, to rescue her. But she said there was nothing wrong with her, so I cannot question that. I hope her children are safe. I hope she's safe, and I hope her husband is safe. Thank you. So after I sent that, Rachel Olatunji Faramade stated, it's all right, sis. You have done what you ought to have done. I said, so she denied sending in the audio and stated that she was okay. And I put my hands up that I've done what I had to do. Mustafa Abubakar then sent this message. He said, this platform got females as the dominant sex. Here, I guess, learn, open your ears and eyes. Let your brain work well. Please, I'm a young man growing up to becoming a real man. Choose your partners wisely. My gender are very funny. Take your time to know them, please, before making that final decision. Alhamdulillah, married with my wife for a year plus now. We have never quarreled and have never raised my voice on my wife for one day. Our parents have never settled I and my wife for one day. Alhamdulillah, marry your friend, marry your sister, marry your brothers, marry a woman that when you see her coming, you see your playmates in her. This is becoming too much. Yes, We all have our lapses, but fight and conflict won't solve the situation. Think about it. Cheers, one love. Then I wrote, beautifully said. Jazakallahu khaira, bro. As I was talking, she was calling me, and I refused to pick up the call because I'm like, she already denied saying that she sent something to me, whereby the whole group could see that she did really send something. So I was like, thank goodness she didn't send it privately. She would have denied it. Then I sent them a voice note. I'll play the voice note so you guys can listen to it.
I won't make una know, say, me I know the function around person with a lie. So if you want to come and lie here, you would not last with me. You won't last around me. Everybody that has betrayed me in life were liars. And they did not last around me because they lie. I cannot stand liars. So I want everybody to know that. I'm going to start screening people that need to actually be on this WhatsApp group. We can have everyone on our Instagram to name it but a few, but I believe this WhatsApp needs to be cleaned. So we need to have some people not in here. Tonight, I will first take out the people that refused to identify themselves because I do not need monitoring spirit in our group. So the WhatsApp group is strictly, it's going to be strict because if I do not save your name on my phone, then you need to be out. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So Mustafa Abubakar said, Bele Her Excellency. Bele means sorry. And Olatunji Faramade Rachel stated, this matter can be linked to a situation whereby someone that is uncomfortable denied being uncomfortable. We cannot be taking an analgesic for another person's headache, Jari. More so when the person in question is not ready to do the needful. I wrote analgesic and I quoted it and I put 5 laughing emojis. And Rachel wrote exactly to the voice notes that I sent in, and they were laughing. And then I said I left all I was doing, calling Nigeria, and now I look stupid. She kept calling. I wouldn't answer the phone. And here is a voice note from Oluwara Fiat Omolara.
Good morning. Good evening to you, my beautiful family. Mom, good evening, man. Trust your day was fine. How is work and how is your trip? Hope you are resting well. Please, ma, I would not want you all to see what I'm about to say as being rude. There are some things you don't tell an adult to do. That lady that sent voicemail that her husband is beating her, I am very sure this is not the first time the man will be beating her. A violent man can never change. I want you to know that. For those that are relevant on social media, they should go and read IVF and Bimbo's story very well. Bimbo passed away 2 months ago in domestic violence. It wasn't IVF that killed Bimbo, but Bimbo killed herself out of jealousy. Bimbo and IVF, they have been cohabiting for more than 18, 19 years. They have 5 children together out of wedlock. When Bimbo lost her life, IVF continues his life. For those that are relevant on social media, they should go and read the story very well. Kemi Oluyo, the journalist, carried the story team. What I'm about to bring out here is that live to live. Live to live. That misses, that title is not meant for everyone. If you're actually looking at what society will say, as a woman, you will die in marriage. I'm a victim and I'm a victorious. I can tell you vividly. Whenever I want to talk to someone, I do use myself as an example. It should not be as if I frame it. I have a sister. Her husband do tell her that once you reach 40 years, I'll blind one of your eyes. She's now 38. She still has 2 years more to get to her 40 years age. I was now asking her, do you want to wait till that 40 years and this man will disable you before you leave the marriage? Moreover, you're not married to this man. You're just cohabiting together, having kids together. It's not as if you're married to him legally. For those that found themselves in that situation, that you'll be giving birth to a man in his house without him doing anything, probably he paid a bride price or he did anything on you. You had better go and find something doing now. Because God forbid, if anything happens to that man, you don't have anything to gain from him. I cannot imagine myself moving in with a man that hasn't done anything and I'll be giving birth, having a child for him. A man can change at any time. They are human. They are complex in nature. They are dynamic in nature. They can change. Live to live. Nobody wants to start your home. Nobody tells you to leave your marriage. But when it's getting, why not getting it right? Let the both parties go on their separate ways. Probably maybe in the future, they might still come back to become one. But with that present thing that thing is getting on, let both of them go on their separate ways. Marriage is not meant for everyone. When it comes to violence, toxic, domestic, physical abuse, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, you work out. My sister, please live to live. Oh. Live to live. At least this year, I've counted like 6 or 7 women that died in marriage. Look at that Ikowe woman, that musician woman that died this year. The story goes viral. That lives to live. Marriage is not meant for everyone. Me, I don't tell people. My dad is not tired of me bearing his name. So no man will kill me. Me, I will live to mother my own children. I will live to eat their fruit. I haven't seen a single mother that died being a single mother. But I've seen so many women in marriage that died. What because of them? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Please, I beg of you. If you know you found yourself in a domestic violence, I know you cannot come out and speak out of mind. Live to live. The earlier the better. Mommy will not come from abroad and come and settle your matter here. The only thing she can just do there is to call people that can just intervene. She cannot fly off from that place and come down to this place. And the place that we're facing to let the marriage, we are all adults. We should know what is good for us. We should know what is good for us. That is just it. I love you all.
So that was a message from Oluwa Pelumi Rafiat. So I put for her safety, she needs to leave. And Joy Owagoi Adegabo stated, God bless you, ma. You have done your part. And I put cheers up there. She kept calling me. Again, I did not answer. Olatunji Faramade Rachel stated, it's all right, my sister. Just count this as on, I guess she wants to write one of those nights. This night, you have gained more experience in this journey called life. And I put the military sign saying, yes, I have. And I put the hand up that we move. Mustafa Abubakar wrote, Her Excellency and the rest of us, I said something about hearing from the horse's mouth some couple of days back, but nobody saw what I was saying. Now here comes almost same situation. No one should speak for any person, please. Even if you must speak for someone, the person must give you the go-ahead to convey his message to the house. So, I said, true. So where I stated that I felt stupid for, running around to get her safety, Joy Ogui Adegabo stated, no, you are not. Only a kind-hearted person will do this. God has counted it for you, ma. Then I wrote, that was her and she denied sending anything. I put those emojis hands up 3 times and I put my hands on my head. I said, I get headache. I get headache means I have headache. I feel bad for the guys I sent out in Nigeria to look into her case. And a lot of people put like some kind of sad emoji. And Okwe Ikwe stated, better said than seen, that you've done your part, you've done what you're supposed to do. Oluwapelumi Rafia then stated, she's an adult. She should know what she wants. I'm very sure this is not the first time the man will be beating her. Then I sent this voice note.
Sister, I understand you. If you are not safe and you do not want to talk about it, like you heard Rafia Oluwapelumi said, domestic violence abusers never change. I don't know if you're the abuser or if he's the abuser. From what I could hear with the recording, it sounded like he was the one abusing you. I'm begging you. I'm scared for those 3 kids I see. I know victims of domestic violence are always scared to speak up. Remember, you have a voice. Use it tonight. Save yourself and save your kids. I love you. Bye.
Then I wrote, she's reading all the comments. So I hope she decides to keep her children safe. I wrote that in capital letter, children and safe. Because I was really concerned about those kids. Because it seems the 2 of them don't care that their kids needs to be safe. And Moturade Akinrinade said it loudly, please. Oluwapelumi Rafia stated, Mom, since you have called her, she's not picking. I'm very sure she would have seen your missed calls. If she's fully ready to narrate her story, she will call you back, ma. You have done what a mother should do. Thank you for you do, ma. We love you plenty. Want you to rest, ma. Biko. Biko means please. So, and she put her hands up. And Olatunji Faramade Rachel said, you are special. And I said, she's calling me. And Okbe Ikwe put the running sign, like 3 running, like run. And I wrote, yeah, but I refuse to answer. Because why should I answer you? You already disgraced me and stated that you lied, saying that you did not send me anything. So what if it was not in the group? Then I would be the one looking like the liar, saying that I received something from you when you would be there on the other end saying you never sent anything to me. So thank goodness you sent it into the group. I wrote, no need to call me if you will deny sending things to my platform. Because she kept calling me. And she was writing on her private WhatsApp, Mama, please pick up the phone. Mama, please pick up the phone. I'm sorry. And I'm like, what is she sorry about? Why should I be picking up the phone when you already talked to me? You were even rude over the phone with your tone, telling me kind of like I was the one lying that you are safe. There was nothing going on. I was just making up things. So then Moturade put more wisdom, ma, because of the voice notes that I sent in. Then I sent in another voice note. I will play it now.
Everyone should kindly take note, okay? I opened this platform not because I'm getting kobo from anyone. So, and nobody, and I repeat, nobody has ever given me no kobo. And I do not have any own goal. So I'm not doing this for anything. I only opened this for humanity, to start this, because I saw people committing suicide, just like this. So I'm begging you, if you send things in and deny them, I do not want my name tarnished. So I'll start blocking people right now, because I do not want nobody to tarnish the name I've worked for life. Thank you. Jazakallahu khaira.
And then she wrote, I was trying to say her name and then I was like, zip it. I don't want to say her name. She wrote, Mama, please answer honestly. I don't know I sent such message here. Please answer me, Mama, so I can explain myself better. And I said, you already got the chance and you explained. And I put my 2 hands up saying thank you. I called and you did explain. I put the explain in capital letters that you never sent it. So she kept calling me. I wrote, I can't answer because I can see her reading all the messages on the group. So I was communicating with her. She was at the same time writing on her private WhatsApp, but I was not responding at that point. Olatunde Faramade Rachel stated, "You are reading our chats. I need to please be safe." And she put her hands up with the emoji. "No one is to decide for you, but at the same time, your safety and that of your children is paramount. Maybe you are afraid of what people will say. My dear, everyone with his own cross. Whatever uprooted it cannot help you dig it. Do the needful, seek help. Don't let your case be heard. I know. I pray God will see you through." So, Ope Eku said, "This is crazy." Fatima Jolade said, "Only Allah that will reward you for all you doing, Mami." Mami means mother. So at this point, I've already made everything clear to her. So I wrote, "I'm sorry to let you go, sis. However, I have to block you now. I hope you decide to be safe and also care about your children's safety." Then I went in and she wrote, "Good evening, Ma. Mama, please answer. Honestly, I don't know I sent such. I didn't even see the messages I mistakenly sent before you called. I'm so sorry, Ma'am." So my own thing is, if she had stated, "Yes, it was an accident," but you can see that you saw messages that you sent. After I told you, you should clarify, but she was still saying no, she did not send anything. At this point, I did not want to keep going back and forth with her because, A, we are already clear. Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif stated, "But sorry to ask this. Why did she deny sending what she sent herself? At least she could have gotten advice and guidance. I pray she stays safe." Moturade Aklinke Akirinade stated, "God will continue to bless you more for your kindness, Ma. But truth must be told. It's better they should know the reality. Much love, Mommy." Then I re-forwarded the message to her that this is what you sent in, so that I would not be looking crazy, you know. And still, she did not acknowledge it. So I was like, And at that point, I was just like, wow, this is it. So she sent in, she replied to Fatima's message. She was like, "It was a mistake. I swear to God Almighty, I'm not denying." Because Fatima had said, why would she deny? So she clicked on Fatima's message and responded to Fatima. Oluwa Rafiat put "mommy" and she put "love, love, 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 love. You know I'm always been here because I love you." So on the message where she responded to Fatima, I wrote, "However, this is not the group for you. I hope you find the courage to fight for your family." Because what am I going to say? I was really down that night, hoping that she's safe, and I went through a lot. I had my own family too, and I had to make sure I made provision for them to make sure that I find people to make sure that she's safe all the way in Nigeria, and I'm here in the USA, in America. So you can imagine how my head was spinning that night. Then Fatima wrote, "Mommy, on the other hand, the man may be close to her. Probably that was why she couldn't talk further. But she could have dropped a message." Rachel also dropped the same thing, that the man might have been beside her. So I expected her to say something or say yes, because she's typing, she's sending in messages and things like that. But she did not write anything. So at that point, I wrote, and that was why I sent officers out to look for her and get her family to safety. I was responding to Fatima. And then Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, she ought not have denied the message in the first place, even if it was a mistake. After all, the so-called man is not on the platform. Why would she deny it? Probably maybe she's scared. Sis, I wish you all the best and may God give you the wisdom to change. Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif responded to what she was saying, that she was not denying it. Fatima then wrote, but since you already did send it here, you could have acknowledged the fact that someone was concerned enough to know about your well-being. Just stay safe though. And I sent this voice note.
Listen, this can't be a mistake. That would be something to say stupidly that you made a mistake. It was her voice. I spoke to her. This was in her voice. She was recording him at the point where the domestic violence was happening. She sent it into the group. I had something doing. I had to get out of my meeting when I saw that thing, because I was looking at it that people were sending irrelevant things to the group with other posts about chicken. Something came to me and said, click on this recording. I didn't want to click on it because I saw that she posted the chicken and all that. And unfortunately, the domestic violence was happening at that point. But why would she talk to me? I already searched. The first thing was like, oh, mama, why am my picture everywhere? That's what she stated. And I said, your pictures were everywhere because we were scared that something was happening to you. And she was like, there's nothing happening to me. I asked her severally. She said there's nothing happening to her. I asked her about the recording she sent, and she denied sending anything. That was in her voice. So if somebody is coming to my platform to deny things, I do not want anyone, I repeat, anyone to stain my name. So I'm taking her out now and I'm blocking her. I'm sorry. I have to let you go, sis. I love you. I want your kids to be safe. But if you're not helping yourself, I cannot help you. I do not want you to mess my own name by trying to protect you. I'm sorry.
Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, but I want you to know that a violent man does not change. They will beat you, abuse you, tell they are sorry, and still forcefully sleep with you. She wrote, I'm sorry, pardon me. I don't know this was recorded and sent to the platform. My phone was in my pocket. That was what she sent me with her own private WhatsApp message. And Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, you are an adult and I know what it takes to be in a violent marriage. Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif said, Mama, you have tried your best, Mami. Mami means mother. And I put remove and put the sign up there. Oluwa Rafiat stated, may God give you the wisdom to know the right decision. If I tell you to leave, what if you are not ready to leave? The most difficult person to change is an adult. Be safe. We love you. Mom, thank you for the motherly role you played. May Allah reward you, ma. And then I took her out and she wrote, before then she wrote, I swear to God, ma'am, just pick my calls. Let me explain myself, please. But I blocked her already because I'm like, I don't want no liar around me. Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif stated, she's probably used to it and know how to get herself out. If not so, rather than apologizing it was a mistake, she simply would have embraced the opportunity to get help. She didn't even do her calculations that God may have let that happen. I mean the recording to save her this time. Kamal Babangida Nawa said, you are always doing the right thing, my role model, my commando, Her Excellency Hajia Ami. Kamal Nawa KBN will always be loyal to you, ma, Her Excellency. Okbe Eku stated, Ain't no love than the one sharing life issues have got. Thank you. So he's saying that I've given them enough love and that's it. I cannot do more than what I've done. And I wrote exactly my point. I can't stand people who lie. I was responding to Fatima. And at this point, Oluwapelumi said, Mom, I don't even know what to say. Probably she's used to it. That is what we called suffering and smiling. I wrote, thanks, Jazakallahu khaira, bro, to Kamal. And I thanked all of them. And Oluwapelumi stated, problem no dey finish. Kindly rest, ma. Problem no dey finish. Don't be surprised if you see another one tomorrow, ma. It's only God that can reward you, ma. Since she denied it, that means she can fight her battle herself. Olatunji Faramade Rachel stated, it's alright, sis. You have done your part. Much love and blessings. Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, may Allah fight all our battles for us. And Omolara Kabira Folorunsho stated, I know her from Fin Group. Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, and Fin does not tolerate nonsense too. Then Kamal wrote, anybody who try to do shit here, I think we finish that person, motherfucker. I'm sorry, boy. You don't tolerate nonsense. You know? I said, then I responded to Oluwapelumi. I said, my law passed their own. So then I put Omomomi for Fatima Jolade because she said something. So Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif responded to Omolara Kabira Folorunsho saying, wow, is that how she behaves there too? Question mark. When help is trying to be rendered, she starts denying and she puts the 3 dots. Then I was like, Fatima, let's start the blocking. And Fatima said, yes, mommy love. I was like, no be, Allah save me. Say, like, it's God that saved me, you know. And Rachel put a big laughing face there. Kamal said, good night, my people. Joy Owagoi sent the laughing thing and she wrote, life is hard for everyone. We have to be grateful. We never know when someone is suffering silently. I responded to Fatima. I said, I forgo tell her story for YouTube and she go deny am. Weary. You know? So I'm saying I will have gone to YouTube live to bring up her story and then she will come and deny that nothing happened, that it was not her. You know, so people are crazy these days. They deny anything. And Moturade Apinke Akirinade stated, that is good decision, mommy. Write on. That I should write on and start blocking people. And Fatima said, oh yeah, now you have tried in giving them time. You don't do like that. Make we go block them. Then Oluwapelumi Rafiat said, problem no dey finish. And then Oluwapelumi put, please, another topic. Let's always post something relevant here, please. Nobody way pass woto. No me no pass woto. Olatunji Faramade Rachel stated, it's alright now. She put the hand emoji up there. I know say you don't vex finish, but please calm down. She was talking to me. I wrote, your head dey there. So she said, Oluwapelumi Rafiat Omolara stated, so please, let's be guarded. Then Fatima Jalade Abdul Latif put 4 laughing emoji. She said, so far, never do her knee. I don't know why some women prefer running themselves over a man that could get more women if he wants. If I heard him well, he said something like following other women. Is that not enough? Ogao. Moturade Akpinke Akirinade said, Mommy, I don't miss so. What happened to her? She don't miss road come here. Ni Abi what? She put her hand with the emoji up there and put the laughing emojis. And Oluwapelumi Rafiat stated, I tire for this kind civilization world. And Fatima Jolade wrote, nobody pass woto. And I laughed. I put the laughing emoji. And Fatima wrote wallahi. So Moturade Akikbe's message, I responded. I said, we just served one lying woman breakfast. When they say they served you breakfast, that means they broke up with you or something like that, or somebody disconnected with you. So that's what they call breakfast. Moturade Akikbe stated, good mommy, I trust you, no they carry last. And Oluwa Pelumi Rafiat Omolara put the laughing emoji there. Omolara Kabira Folorunsho stated, forget maybe just maybe we have people on this platform that are close to her husband. You know our Yoruba people with aproko attitude. So many sisters have complained about these things in Fin. Then I wrote she should have told me when I called her and she did not answer the phone, but she called me. So when I was asking her that, she should have said it on the phone that she did send the message. However, there are people in there that she does not want them to be aware of, and I would understand. So I was just trying to explain to Kabira Omolara Folorunsho that why not just say it when I called her. She denied it instead. So I wrote, why lie? And Moturade Akirinade said, I dare with you, mommy. So I said, exactly, mommy. And Fatima Jolade responded to Omolara Kabira, that one day, Sha. But I say she was contacted immediately. Denial was a wrong response. At least, since a call was placed, she could have simply explained and notified mommy that may tell her husband. Mommy would have known how to go about. She respects people's privacy. Then I put Washere. Washere means God bless you, sort of. Then Moturade Akpinade Akpinke stated, now so God will be exposing them one by one. Then I wrote, I will not lose you all, 100%. Then Omolara Kabira responded to Oluwa Pelumi Rafiat, yes, Lola is very ready to deal with people that misbehave. Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif Omomi means my daughter, stated, if I catch anybody stress my mommy means mother, tomorrow, we go wear same leg of trouser. I don't tell Wuna. Then I responded to Omolara Kabira saying, yes, Lola is ever ready to deal with people that misbehave. So I wrote, me pass Wuna Lola. And then Fatima was laughing with the laughing emoji. And then Rachel Olatunji sent this. She wrote, let's use this to cool tension, Jare. So I guess that was what she sent in, that let's cool off, and people started laughing. And Omolara Kabira stated, I don't think she has ever requested for help, but she do post about her situation. So she's been posting about her situation in Fin. So Fatima Jolade Abdul Latif responded to Omolara, it's still same. She posting her situation means she needs help, but her approach may never fetch her help. Then I wrote, exactly. And then Moturade Akirinade Akbike stated, even if she need help, she should call God first with the prayers. God will definitely send her helper instead of lies. Olatunji Faramade Rachel puts the hand sign. And Omolara Kabira Folorunsho said, that I don't know. But mommy, she is going through a lot. Moturade wrote, imagine, now all the group them day, meaning like they are all in every group out there. So I wrote, she is still on our Facebook. So I left her on our Facebook. I left her on all other platforms. The only place that I took her off was WhatsApp. So she can definitely get all the help on our other platforms. But I did not want to have anything to do with her on the WhatsApp, because over there it's more one-on-one. And if she would be lying about things, I wanted to avoid that. So you can deal with my PA and the admin over there. Fatima wrote, Fatima Jalade Abdul Latif, may Allah ease all our affair and make it easy for us. I put Allahumma Ameen. Omalara Kabira for Lawrence Shaw stated, maybe the Agberu still there inside room. And Rachel put the laughing emoji in there. Mochurade Akpinke, Akirinade said, Mommy, let us leave her on Facebook, ma. Maybe she may change with time, ma. I said, well, I'm not taking her off because I do want her to be safe. So I do want her to be getting all the counseling posts, all those free counseling posts, and the things that can get to her on our YouTube channel. Whatever advice is there, she can always access that, and also our other platforms that definitely, I already stated that previously that I'm not blocking her there. Fatima Jalade Abdul Latif stated, what if she keeps denying that nothing is wrong? Question mark. What she's passing through ain't no joke. If she's looking at what society would say, if she takes a step to free herself, then she would be stuck in it. So she's trying to say that if she's not letting people help her, she will be stuck for life. Omalara Kabira wrote, I pray my Eniton looked at his dad like this when the weary comes. So I guess that was the video that that child was eyeing the father who was refusing his paternity or something like that. Okpe Eku stated, being nice to people don't mean and insistent on taking the dosage for their recovery, for their quick recovery. And I put the laughing emoji in there. And Omalara Kabira stated, yes, a lot is happening to women. And Olatunji Amadi Rachel said, maybe, just maybe, she will confide in you when she's ready. I know you will no longer be angry with her by then. And I sent this voice note.
You guys will not kill me. I've been laughing. I've been on a call. I had a phone call that was like a meeting. And I kept laughing. And I cannot explain why I'm laughing. Because I'm chatting with you guys. I mean, I call this guy. You see, as I leave my family matter. This girl, call her. You know, call people.
At that point, a call came in, so I could not send in a voice note. So Omalara Kabira for Lawrence Shaw wrote, yes, mommy, please make he beat and join. Mochurade Akbinke Akirinade stated, she is not deserved to be here, mommy. Egba danu sigbo. Egba danu sigbo. My Yoruba is kind of crooked sometimes, so I don't know if I read it right. Then Omalara Kabira for Lawrence Shaw said, mommy, I want to talk to you. Then I sent this voice note.
So I called her. She denied. She was like, oh, why is my picture everywhere in social media? My mind first went boom. And then slapped me like I've overstepped my boundary. Because she had that voice like, sort of like, why the hell do you have my pictures everywhere? So I had to calm down and explain to her that it was because of your safety that I had your pictures everywhere, because you sent us a recording and we could hear your husband or boyfriend or whatever he is saying he's beating you or whatever. I'm glad Rachel said she heard that part. So we considered everything domestic violence. That's why we're seeking safety for you. This girl told me, Mama, it was not me. I didn't send anything to you. I was like devastated. I couldn't even tell her. I said, you sent in a voice note. She denied sending in a voice note. Thank goodness that she did not delete it. I would have looked stupid Imagine if I had gone to air this and then people would come tomorrow and say that that's how I lie on my shows. I have to be careful with my people, I guess. It's not everybody that I can rescue. I see it now. They told me they warned me about this coming. I didn't see it coming. But thank God it happened openly where everybody was. I have explained this now to the world.
So it was Moturade Akbinke Akirinade that was asking me again to re-explain what had happened. So I had to send that recording in again because I guess probably she did not see the previous voice notes that I sent in. And she wrote, I don't know that she is the one. Oh, please admin should remove her from our page, Jari. No time, national nonsense. Just put a laughing emoji up there. And Rachel sent a hug message. And that was it. And Omalara Kabira said we can chat about it. I did on call now because she wanted to talk to me about something and she wrote we can chat about it. Moturade Akbinke Akirinade said, Queen Mother, you're supposed to leave her at least to hear from our Wutu Wutu in a different angle before you would remove her. Oh, such a liar. So she's saying I should have left her there in the group so they can say some bad things to her to hurt her feelings, and I didn't see a need for that. Moturade wrote, maybe she think if she cook a story for you, you give her a giveaway. Ole jati jati. You know, and people were laughing. And at that point, I was like, let's move on. Adegbite Ismail wrote, I would like to advise that it is very important we carry out investigations first before taking action. If the call or message is from Nigeria. So he's trying to tell me that before I assist anyone that is coming from Nigeria, I should investigate them before I render my assistance to them. And people were laughing there. And I responded to him. I wrote 100% needed, bro. And I put a clapping stuff there. And Mustafa Abubakar wrote, gentlemen, keep still. For the only female general in the house, Her Excellency has always proven to be a leader, and tonight I do respect her more. Okay, oh, we won't go sleep. If una like, make una go dey call people wives. So for una info, my wife they use my phone do her assignments, and sometimes na her picture dey my DP. Just try call, make thunder scatter you, join your phone. Lord, make una sleep tight. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide and protect each and every genuine member of this platform. For whatever your problem is, get ready to smile pretty soon, inshallah. Good night, he wrote. I responded, I put much love and blessings with the thank you sign. And Mustafa wrote, same, Her Excellency. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you and we, the members of this great platform, the strength and understanding to continue happily. And I put Allahumma Ami, bro. And Mustafa wrote, until the day we see each other face to face. And I put Inshallah. He wrote bye, and I put cheers. And then he wrote, sometimes silent isn't the best answer for a fool. Target the weary mouth, give arm like 2 blow. I'm not in support of any violence. So I put no, let's not go there. So I put all the people that I blocked and I moved on with it like that. Moturale wrote, it's better, mommy. Let's know how many people on the group. Kawaii, like it's good the way you blocked people so that way we can be good to go. Afunsho Oluware Milekun stated, Mama, good evening / morning, mommy. Mommy was reading it since that's why you haven't greet you on time, ma. Then I wrote, okay. And then she said, some people think them wise and na mumu them be wallahi mommy. So she started talking about that and she said, wallahi mommy, she fucked up, die. And then Omalaya Kabila Folorisha wrote late comma, becoming early so that you go dey watch live action, no replay. And she wrote, "Sure, sis. Me, I'm very sorry, please." Then she wrote, "You are forgiven." Afomsho Oluwaremilekun wrote, "Wallahi, you be violent president. Well done. I remove cap." She was responding to Omolara Kabira. And they put the dancing stuff there. And at that point, I just said, okay, we've had enough. Light out. I put light out there, and they all put their hands in their mouth, and that was it. And a male member sent this. He didn't want me to say his name. He wrote, "That is it. Every aspect of life comes with challenges. Her Excellency is doing a very good job, but I will also advise to beware and caution. People can be very funny. Just look at the case of a woman. She was trying to assist, now denying sending her recordings. Some people don't deserve wasting time for. May God continue to give Her Excellency the wisdom and understanding. And I just realized only few men are here. And what does that mean?" He put a question mark. "It means only genuine people are here. Those with bad intentions are not having chances to infiltrated this group. That is why this group still at peace. Thanks to this group team for doing a good job." He wrote to my PA. He stated, "Message to Her Excellency, thanks. We learn every day, so I believe that woman's case is another lesson. Any recording coming in should be filtered before it gets to the audience. May God not let us labor in vain." And I put my hands up, Allahumma Ami. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ṣoore dáràn, that God would not let me help someone and put myself in trouble, is what I just said in Yoruba. Then I put, "God no go make us help person, we go put us for trouble." Again, that was stated in the broken English. And that was it. And the next day I took myself off from social media and all the platforms, and I said I wanted to reflect on what had happened. He went on by saying, "I can tell if someone's story is real or lies. I know. So it's very unfortunate for someone trying to ruin the WhatsApp group, which was less than 24 hours. Once again, I want to plead with you not to be discouraged, Her Excellency. God has chosen you as a leader. I know you are seriously hurt, but your kind-heartedness has vindicated you from the evil plans against your good deed. When Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, peace be upon him, when he traveled from Mecca to Medina, he was highly welcomed by the people of Medina. Then he says 3 words to them, but I will tell you 2 out of 3. Firstly, he says, let peace be among you. He said it's when they have peace, they can live happily. Secondly, he said, when someone comes to you for help, do not ignore. Try and help. But if you don't have, speak the true words of encouragement to him or her. Doing so, you have prolonged his lifespan. For the words you spoke gives hope and happiness, Her Excellency. I can't remember the third one, but the 2 I remember are making reference to you, Her Excellency Hajia Ami. You have just did what your Creator asked you to do. Remember, both Islam and Christianity and Christian prophets were betrayed, let alone we humans. So if you think people don't appreciate you, my answer is no. People appreciate you. I personally must be honest, I regularly look at your pictures just to have peace of mind. You know, there are many ways of sending messages of hope, and also a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. So I really appreciate you. Lots of people have opportunity like this but never do it, but you heed to the call from our Creator. Your reward is abroad, here on earth and after life. Therefore, you need to keep it going. You only need to redesign the group. You have done greatly well by brushing bad influence aside. Now is to keep your eyes on fake storytellers. I mean those sharing life stories. May God help you. Good morning. Noted, please don't get discouraged by anything that happened. It's part of price to pay when leading people, and the reason you are a leader is to have strength that enables you to accommodate and be resilient. But it's good you evaluate all that happened today, either for correction or for record purpose. Well done, Her Excellency. Building a formidable society like this can be very challenging due to our slavery mentality. You will agree with me that people only interested in giveaway rather than helping them to give their life a meaning. So you just need to keep going for the sake of those who are truly deserve your kindness. They only appreciate you when you give out. But if you try to give their life a meaning, they don't want it. They prefer begging. I don't believe anyone who uses smartphone is poor, but they claim to be. Most of the lies, most of them are the root cause of their marital problems, but wouldn't tell the truth. She might have cheated on that man and trying to cover up. People are very funny and dangerous same time. The truth is, more situations like this will still come up. It could come in different dimensions, but you shall overcome. It's a good project and I'm with you. Please don't get discouraged. The Lord is your strength. Oh yes, she would, because she might have done something terrible to the man. I would only advise you reduce the tempo in regards to giveaway. So he was telling me that the way I'm giving people money to assist them, to empower them, that I need to stop doing that and focus more on the therapeutic things that we do and how we rescue people out there with the safety that most of them only want money. I think that's enough of what I've read so far. But where am I going with this right now is that a lot of people sometimes are in domestic violence situations but do not want to leave, or they do want to tell their story but they want to get money and still remain in there. So the only thing I have to say tonight is live to live.